Hi, I'm Krista. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. In today's reading, I heard Spirit say pep talk, that someone out there needs a pep talk. And I feel if you clicked on this video, your guides are saying, we love you and we support you. And they make me feel like that is an important message because you may be in a situation where you're not receiving the support that you need. And that if you are having doubt in some way, that this is your reassurance. And the deck I wanted to start with today is Therapets, emotional support animal cards. These are large cards and a little hard to shuffle. Today is a brand new day and you are a brand new you. Good luck. And this card I really feel is your guide saying it's a new morning, it's a new day. Don't let things of the past affect your future. Or don't let things of the past affect your present. And with the bird being white, it's like making me feel like clarity is going to come in. Like I see a bright white light, like how they say you get a light bulb moment. And Spirit was saying not to doubt yourself. Perhaps like that doubt is coming from not exactly knowing what moves to go ahead with, feeling confused about like the next steps. And that's another thing this bird reminds me of. It's like a coloring page and it's not completed. Like you don't know what colors to use. And it's kind of like that's how you feel about your life right now. Like you're starting something new. Like this bird just has a little bit of color on it. Like it's the start of a new page for you, but you don't know how it's going to look at the end. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you are so creative. And they had me get Christmas lights out for this. And that's kind of blowing my mind right now because they're showing me this as like a coloring page and that you are this really creative spirit and that this is a blank canvas for you and you have all these colors available to you and you can make this bird any way that you please. Like the color of these Christmas lights represent different colors of your soul, like different aspects of yourself, and your ability to take those and create something beautiful and wonderful, and to trust yourself and have faith in the process. And the candle just went out. The candle just went out, and smoke just went across the reading. And I mentioned that because the candle that they wanted me to use was actually this one, Sacred Smoke. But my allergies were being crazy and I didn't want to have that like scent in the room right now. But they're like, we're going to get this point across anyway. I feel that's their way of saying that there is something sacred about this new project that you're starting or this new page. Whatever this new bird is in your life, it's sacred, it's divine. And they're showing me like the Holy Grail and the dove. And the bird in this card, it reminds me of a bluebird. I actually think I have one right here. But yeah, this card reminds me of this bluebird. Like, see how the breast of the bluebird is orange? And it's like the blue hasn't been filled in yet. And I feel like whatever this is, it's leading to your happiness because bluebirds always make me think of bluebirds of happiness. Okay, I'm gonna pull another card. Sometimes it feels the horrible feeling will never end. It's important to hold on and wait it out because it never lasts. These cards are giving me very somber energy, and maybe that's why Spirit is giving you this pep talk. And when I look at this card with the bird, I think you may be in a position where you're saying, great, I ran out of colors. I can't finish this because I ran out of ink or I ran out of watercolor. It's this feeling of things aren't going my way. I want this situation to turn out exactly how I have it in my mind, and now I can't. Like, it's not going my way. And Spirit is showing me, like, you're looking at it all wrong. Like, the perspective is wrong. It's not that you don't get to finish it, it's that now you get to think outside the box and you get to adapt and finish the project in a different way. Like maybe instead of using watercolor for this bird, you find different scraps of tissue paper or different scraps of fabric and you make like a little mosaic of fabric as the bird's feathers. Or maybe you have a big box of sequins or beads and you glue little beads onto the bird, kind of like one of those diamond paintings. And Spirit is saying just because something isn't going to turn out exactly how you pictured it doesn't mean it's not going to be beautiful. And it doesn't mean that you're not worthy. And right now it may feel awful, it may feel horrible that you're not getting the things that you want, or that you feel that the things that you want are being withheld from you. And that's what I'm getting from this card where it says, hold on. I feel like Spirit is using that to say it is not being withheld. And this situation is going to be different for everyone. Like, I can just think of so many examples, but it's this feeling of not getting something that you desperately want and feeling like you're not getting it because somehow deep down you're not worthy of it. And I know that is why Spirit had me put this dish out that says you are worthy. And it's not that you're not going to get the thing that you desperately want. It's just that it's going to happen in a way that you don't see coming. And when you start to pull yourself out of that perspective of not having, like, I don't have the thing to finish this bird, and you start looking at what you do have, and you start looking at things with gratitude and just appreciation for the everyday, and you start thinking about it differently, like, well, what can I do? I may not have this, but I do have these tools. I do have these gifts. How can I use them? What can I do with these gifts and use them in a way that also makes me happy? And then you do those things day after day and you follow that happiness step by step. And whatever the sacred plan is that the divine has for you, it will just unfold naturally on its own. And like this cat, you won't have to worry about it. Oh, this one wanted to come out. You need to give yourself time to heal, no matter how long that ends up being. And also this one. You've been doing a great job considering all you've been up against. Spirit is making me feel as though you've been through a really tough cycle. And I think that was another reason the candle went out, signifying like the end of this cycle. And I feel like the cycle didn't end the way you wanted it to. Like things didn't manifest the way you thought they were going to. You're not in the position that you thought you would be at this time. And I feel you could be beating yourself up for that, feeling like somehow it was your fault that things didn't work out the way you wanted them to. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that it is definitely not your fault and that there are things that you don't understand, things that you won't understand until way later. And that for now, this is just the way it is. And it's not a good thing and it's not a bad thing. It's just the way it is. But I also feel that you know that something is about to come in. Like the thing that you've been waiting for, some kind of big change is about to come in. And there is that feeling of let's get on with this. Let's finish this. Let's get to the next day. Like let's get this thing going is what I'm hearing. And Spirit is saying no, like now is the time to rest. Like you just wrapped up this really huge cycle. You just did all this massive healing. And you need to just give yourself a minute. just give yourself a moment in time before you go on to the next thing. And to also like spend time with yourself and acknowledge all the work that you have done to get to this point before you go on to the next step. And I'm hearing the words chill out. Like you need to just chill out for like a week or two. Like stop fixating on things, stop overanalyzing, stop thinking, just take a moment and rest for yourself. Go do something fun. Be in the moment. Maybe go drive around in your neighborhood and look at Christmas lights. Like Spirit is really emphasizing this energy of like fun and playfulness. And I don't know if this is like a ferret or a weasel or If those are the same animals, I don't know. But it's like, aren't they playful and like they're always like playing and having fun? And I just feel like that is what spirit is asking you to do right now, to just take a break and have some fun. And they're giving me this feeling of like you're punishing yourself because things didn't turn out the way you expected it to. And you feel like somehow that is your fault, that you're punishing yourself. Like you can't have fun. You have to keep working. You have to keep going towards this goal. And this message also feels like not only like a pep talk, but like tough love, like a tough love message of you also need to take a break because if you keep pushing forward, you're pushing forward in the same situation and the same energy. And it's like you need to stop and rest and reevaluate things. And again, I'm hearing like try things from a different perspective, try things from a different angle, like I had mentioned about the using sequins instead of watercolors. And yeah, I see it now about like how taking this break, it brings in that clarity, the clarity that you need, the clarity that you've been looking for. Like this pause, this moment of rest will help you get to this clarity, get to this brand new day. And I'm hearing in my head that Bible verse, joy comes in the morning. Gates of triumph, success expands in your life. Wandering path, enjoy the journey. With this card, I feel like Spirit is saying success is assured to you. Don't worry. The timeline and the outcome may not look like what you think it's going to look like, but there will be a triumph. There will be a victory. And rather than worrying about, like with this map here, rather than worrying about how you're going to get there, what steps you need to take, it's about enjoying the process and like Spirit said at the beginning, following your happiness, that this bluebird of happiness, when you follow your joy and you follow your bliss, step by step, like the journey will unfold for you. And you don't need to be worried about it. Like this cat here, you don't need to have this worry. And I'm seeing this as like the two energies, like these are your options. Like you can be like this cat and be looking towards the future and looking in trepidation and anxiety and like worrying about what's going to happen, or you can just be calm and be still and rest in the fact that your guides have you, that your guides are supporting you. These creatures in the card are filled with the universe, and so are you. Like you are the universe. You are the magic of the universe. And to have faith in that knowing, to have faith in something bigger than yourself, knowing that they are pulling the strings, they are making the way, and everything is happening in its own perfect divine plan just for you. Well, I'm going to wrap the message up here. I hope you go out and do something fun for yourself today. I am sending you all my love, and until I meet with you in the next reading, I am wishing you a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.